You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes. Super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Celebrity gossip is getting dangerous. We come from a culture of hip hop, if that's what you want to call culture. And hip hop is deep. We got some of the dopest music. We got some of the most talented artists. When you think about how all these celebrities, all these hip hop artists, rappers are going viral, I want y'all to think about this, right? Because some of y'all can't think past go. So let me paint a picture. Niggas ain't going viral for their music. Niggas is going viral for arguing over the internet. Everybody podcasting. When you look at some of the topics, I said, damn. The same thing I got criticized for doing for years. When us YouTubers was beefing back and forth on the internet, in the comment section, y'all was wrecking us. Look at y'all a bunch of grown men. But when these celebrities do it, oh, y'all ain't got nothing to say. But see, the difference is, I don't think y'all understand the analytics, why it was created, the way it was created, and why it merged the rappers over to becoming, to be podcasters. It faded the money out so that they could come over and do what? Have loud voices to drown out the real topics. I mean, of course, when you see a beef between Memphis Bleek and Uncle Murda,
and I know Bleek said he got a restaurant, I don't mind. We can do this too. We could go, let's see what you made last month, and we can show what we made last month, and we could continue to do month for month to see who's making more money as far as that business is concerned. We could go business for business as far as that, right? And we could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin because I got a bunch of those too. So as far as me being back in the hood, that would never happen. And we could show houses too. I got a pool. We could show who houses flyer and all type. We could do that. We could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin. Hold on. We could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin. We could do this. And not to mention, we got a nice check from Valium to even do this podcast, right?
Even if, like, listen, man, even the street niggas is not gonna ignore that. This is Uncle Murda. This is Memphis Bleek. Now, if you come from my era of watching hip hop, everybody was rooting for Memphis Bleek. I done came up, put my life on the line, soaked this game up. Now it's my time to shine, time to change up. No more second in line. 9-8, these streets is mine.
When Yayo was up here, with Yayo's thing had, what did he say? That
Jay-Z don't help nobody?
Jay-Z don't help nobody.
Yeah. Y'all been going at it.
Say 401k records, nigga. It's called Hold It Down, homie. Drop some heat. Niggas ain't paying your bills, cuz. That's what it is. Niggas can't compete. That's why they talk like that. If 50 said 1 year, these niggas will be in a shelter. They shouldn't be allowed to talk about us or anybody when you literally are a dependent. Like, that shit is insane to me, man. Like, niggas can't even wear their jewelry without their boss.
Damn.
Show me a picture of Yayo walking around with his chain, the passport chain, without 50 Cent there.
Look at that fake smile he gave me. It's breaking my heart. Should I school him, pull the tools out, and just break them apart? Or take them in back of the building and blaze you know, that night, that crazy fire song that he had with Jay-Z, right? Then you got Uncle Murda.
and I know Bleek said he got a restaurant, I don't mind. We can do this too. We could go. Let's see what you made last month, and we could show we made last month, and we could continue to do month for month to see who's making more money as far as that business is concerned. We could go business for business as far as that, right? And we could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin because I got a bunch of those too. So as far as me being back in the hood, that would never happen. And we could show houses too. I got a pool. We could show who houses flyer and all type. We could do that. We could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin. Hold on. All that. We could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin. We could do this. And not to mention, we got a nice check from Valium to even do this podcast, right? We getting paid like real good money to do this podcast. And on top of that,
fastest growing podcast.
And on top of that, I heard him talk about, he put out, because I didn't know he was talking about me. Like, I'm surprised. Bleek, we both from Brooklyn. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
I'm going to retract that.
I'm surprised. But no, hold on.
I just thought he said
I'm surprised. He was talking about me like, damn, nigga. But on top of that, shout out to Ghazi and Nima. That's Empire. I just did a deal with them for 7 figures with my music. So I get paid to put out music as well. So as far as I got to deal with Empire, I get paid to put out music, right? My dispensary is doing fucking great. Shout out to my niggas Mo, West, the whole indoor, the unit dispo, right? We getting podcast money as well. And the nigga get a whole lot of money with 50. It's great to perform with 50.
All over the world?
All over the world. It's great to perform with 50 all over the world. A nigga damn near perform with 50 probably at least 10 to 12 times out the month. That's what you call a bag. It's hustling. Don't depend on 50, but get money with 50. And I salute that and I appreciate that like a mother. And with 50 creates other opportunities to get money. That's how it was easy to get the dispo and things of that like that. So it's a blessing to with this 50. But the nigga don't, the nigga's not depending on 50 to get no money. Like, what the fuck is talking about? It's crazy, man.
It's hustling.
And the only Bleek, hold up, man. And the only, hold up, man. And the only Bleek verse I ever fucking like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. The only Bleek verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. I ain't never like a Bleek verse that he wrote by himself. Got here. No Memphis Bleek fans like that neither, nigga.
All right, yo, look.
But damn, I'm surprised you talked about me, Bleek.
All right, now look. I ain't gonna listen.
You said he said something about me.
Don't worry.
I ain't with that. Yo, niggas talk about. I ain't with it.
I said.
I ain't with it.
If
a nigga be back in the hood is you crazy
about me more, right? So a
yeah,
nigga
back
said,
to that shit,
right? Why you starting like?
No, I'm just saying back to that. I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
back to that
right now.
I am. I'm on 1,000.
That's Learjet Lenny.
I'm on 1,000, nigga.
You talking about Learjet Lenny?
Bitcoin for Bitcoin, bank account for bank account, and business statements for business statements. And we can do it next week.
Yo, look.
And let's check the transactions. You know how you can scratch it out so nobody wire nobody nothing. Let's see how much money really got. And check the safe. Because we got the safe money too. I got a safe in the crib. And I just took my kids first class flights on Disney. We was in Disney World. I do with the kids. You heard? It was me and 2 of the homies and 13 kids. We do with the kids.
All right, Murda, could I get
and my daughter be in college next year. Pardon me, I'm turned up. And the kids is in swimming school. Because I got a big swimming pool in the backyard.
Now look.
Do you got a pool?
So look. Now
I'm just being clear.
All right, now look.
Go ahead, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Uncle Murda should have been the next DMX. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. To me, when Memphis Bleek and Uncle Murda came out, Memphis Bleek had more. You expected more for him. You expected more for him. He's right there with with Jay-Z. He's front roller center. Then you got Uncle Murda. Well, you hear his first banger. You got another banger. Oh, I like this. He got another banger. It's creeping. His music ain't doing what it should be doing because he's not being pushed the right way. Now you see him with 50. Throughout the years, he links up with Mano, and them yellow tapes, classic. Mainstream, it might not have did what they wanted to do, but classic. So now, as you looking and you floating through celebrity gossip, you listening to these grown men with millions call each other broke. Because when you skip past all of the nonsense, the moral of the story, that's what they doing. But I get it. You got Jay-Z versus 50 Cent. There's no competition. You can't even compare the two. And you can't say I'm being biased because the reality of it is Jay was here first. But 50 track record of taking care of the niggas around him. And not only taking care of the niggas around him, but actually looking into content creators. Nigga 50 reposted me like 4 or 5 times. China Brim sat down with China Brim, sat down with Harlem Legend. So when you sit back and you analyze what 50 is doing and what he's doing for the people, I see the nigga, he in the hospital room with niggas that's from the Bronx. Shout out to KT. I'm looking like, wow, 50 is reachable. Then I'm looking and I'm sitting up there and I'm watching, and you got Gilly sitting there with Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda. Yeah, this is Learjet. I named him Learjet Lenny. What are we talking about? That shows you how much Gilly be acting like he don't be watching me, but he be watching. I named him Uncle Murda Learjet Lenny. That came from me because you know what? He was looking good in them Learjets. Every time you see him, he's on a private jet. Where you going with this, House? Look at the topics that we are overlooking.
Y'all are not taking the end times seriously. No go bag, no water supply. What are you gonna do when it all falls apart? Everybody's always up in my comment section like, if the apocalypse comes, just take me out. You really think it's gonna roll out like that, my guy? Do you really want to starve to death because you didn't have the foresight to stock your freaking closet with some beans and rice? Don't come crying to me when you're on your knees sucking it for some dog food. You'll be get it over with in an instant. You really want to pull a hammy in the woods running away from a robot dog who just leaves you there to die? Oh, are you dehydrated? I've been telling you to get a life straw for a year. Y'all want to go so bad and you aren't even packing. You'll be lucky to raid that pharmacy with no heat. What about pooping? Do you even have a portable bidet? I bet you don't even have a schweener. Don't worry about me. I'm out here training. Spend your paycheck on your little Sheen haul. I'll be in the backyard getting swole, eat protein.
Okay, let me get this straight. So, Russia is at war with Ukraine. Ukraine bombed Iran because Iran is arming Russia with drones. Iran is at war with the United States of America and Israel. China is giving intelligence to the Iranians. Kuwait and Bahrain are also secretly bombing the Iranians. And American planes are flying out of NATO bases. And this isn't a world war?
Here comes the boom, America. JP Morgan, Citibank, and Wells Fargo are all preparing for a crash. They are all stockpiling cash, just like Warren Buffett. This economy is about to see depression time era. People are going to the gas station, and instead of throwing a 20 on the counter and saying, I feel, give me 20 bucks worth, now it's $10. How do I know this? I worked in gas stations. But people are contracting. The economy is contracting. And the signs before a crash are contraction and frivolous spending, to be honest with you. There are some people that are still in huge denial that the economy is about to hit a brick wall. I overheard two couples yesterday while I was at the pool speaking about buying raw milk. Oh yes, we spend $18 a gallon for our milk. What do you spend? Oh, we spend $10 for a half gallon. This is the kind of ignorant, frivolous spending that some Americans are doing. You know, and it's all to try to stay in the up and up, like the upper class. But the thing is you need to prepare for the hardest times that you've ever seen in your life. Even if you grew up dirt poor, you're about to see harder than dirt poor. People that normally shop at Costco are now shopping at Walmart. Even Walmart is putting out notices that a crash is coming. I mean, there are red flags across the board. So prepare for dirt poor. God loves you. I love you.
Look at the topics that we are overlooking. The world, the earth is in shambles. We are on a doomsday clock. A starvation. We are on a doomsday clock of, like, the water is running out. Hold up. Let me riddle me this. Let me slow it down for a second. Everybody is crying about the water shortage, right? Am I right? Put it in the comment section. Am I right? So if we having record-breaking floods, water, we showing you places where water is, when it rains, is up to niggas' necks. Even in the Bronx, New York. So if we having record-breaking rain, can somebody explain to me, how is there a water shortage? Scooby-Doo? It's not making any sense. But nevertheless, these are the topics when you're dealing with this war overseas. And everybody talk about the Strait of Hormuz, right? All right, the fertilizer that the earth needs to produce our food, that's where it comes from. And I know, I get it. The billionaires, the people in power, they strategically do certain things like that, where certain things have to come from certain countries. When America has the same thing, America should have its own fertilizer. There's no reason. Especially when you sit back and you see videos with them running around and sabotaging farmers.
Just happened. The Department of Agriculture from the state of Maine just stopped by my house and says you need to stop selling goat milk and goodies from our farm stand on our homestead. And I have a long video of it. Trust me, there'll be part 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 of this. This is a minute after he just stopped by, and he says you'll be visited by the dairy police. I don't even know what they're called, but the dairy people, they're going to be stopping by shortly here to talk to me about us selling raw goat milk and how it's illegal. And anyway, he seems serious, so here's his information. And the cool thing about my wife and I is we like to fight, and we're smart. Mostly my wife, but this is going to be a battle. So I'm excited for this battle, and it's going to be fun, and you're all going to be front row center about it.
The farmers are being sabotaged. The farmers are being put out of business, so that all of your food could come from what? The factories. The factories, right. This is just me giving you a little glimpse and a taste of celebrity gossip versus real life. By the time you people get it together, it's going to be too late. And then when you sit back and you think about it, In the Georgia Guidestones, it predicted that the world would be reduced to 10%. The powers the be is predicting within the next 3 years that this earth will be short 4 billion people. And we arguing about celebrity gossip. Now do you see why they planted some of these content creators, even amongst these celebrities, to be in the podcast position? And then the podcasters like myself, that was big dogs getting big numbers, how they reducing and they slowing down our voices and not pushing our pages anymore. They got niggas in the chokehold. Because if they wouldn't have sabotaged my page, none of these niggas would be able to compete with me. It's amazing how so many niggas is inspired by me, and then they merging in my lane, and then everybody's doing the same content I'm doing, except for speaking about the real topics. The real topics is what got me this far. And the real topics that's what's gonna save your life. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, the share button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. I'm out.